everyone, welcome back to my channel. This feels so weird. I don't think I filmed in about a month. Thank you everyone for being so patient. I won't bore you with a long intro, but thank you for being patient with me uploading. I have been getting a shit ton of ascension symptoms, so that's just as simple as it is. So lots of physical stuff going on. So thank you so much for being here, for clicking on this video. So if this resonates with you, then stick around. If it doesn't, then don't. That's that simple. So today we're going to be doing how you're going to meet your person. We're going to do like the fated connection around it. So it's going to be more about the sort of setting you could be in, the sort of person, what they're going to look like, that sort of thing. So, you know, if this is your reading, then feel free to stay. So we have group number 1 with pleasure, group 2 with instincts, group 3 with wildly capable, and group 4 with gentle. So please choose your group. We're also going to see what you can do to, you know, manifest your best self. So you can manifest somebody else who is their best self, and that's going to be the reading today. So please choose your group number 1, 2, 3 or 4. And let's get started. Starting with group number 1 with pleasure. Hello group 1, let's get started with your reading. So I hope the audio is all okay. So let's get started. So you guys chose the card of pleasure. I love these cards, I just love using them. I hope you guys aren't bored of them. Aren't bored of them yet. I love this card, especially the fact that this is pleasure. It just gives me so much like depth from this group. There's somebody definitely, you're working on your depth for sure. Like your energy at the moment is very much about depth and going to the point of things, like getting to the point of things, getting to the start of things. It's kind of like new karma, new cycles. It just feels very like yummy. You know, if this was an 18+ reading, I'd say like that's like the perfect card. I am thinking of doing another 18+ one soon, so stay tuned for that if you're interested in those types of readings. So let's get started. This is so strange. I haven't done a YouTube video for a while. Oh my god. Okay, hello group number 1. Sorry for my all over the placeness. Okay, so first card we have is the Rose Thread. Inner call, soul-led, the mystic, and living courageously. I love that. How absolutely beautiful. So as you guys know, with love readings, I always focus on the person I'm reading for because that is the most important thing. And love is all around you, you know, it is your love life, but also to manifest somebody who brings you a lot of joy and you're bringing yourself a lot of joy, it just starts with you. You know, that's how we do it. So okay, speaking of joy, we have the sun and we literally have the card of joy. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is so amazing. Okay, let's see. Let's have a look at this fated connection. So we're going to bring in some oracle cards first, and then we'll get into the more like specifics about how this person's going to come into your life, like how they're going to enter your life here. So we have Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression, Activation, and Scarlet Codes. Okay, let's get you a couple of these cards. Okay, we have a duality. I like the yellow, that's so nice. We have fertility. Okay, and then we'll get one general card and we'll see what's going on with you and how you're attracting this person into your life. Lovely. So I'm going to get a couple more actually just to kind of confirm. Lovely. And we have a courage. Okay, I'm seeing like a major kind of maturity going on with you guys. Depending, it could be specifically for those of you who are, you know, teenagers and you are maturing into, you know, quote unquote adult, you know, because at the end of the day you do get children in adult form, unfortunately. But what I feel like for you guys is anything that's simple, that's kind of what you're focusing on right now. So what you're all about at the moment is you are being prepared for new beginnings. So this can be even a new beginning in a relationship, it can be a new beginning in a partnership, and it can be a new beginning in a friendship. So when it comes to this group, this is literally all about receiving. So to manifest this person to come into your life, you'll learn about receiving, how you receive, and this is also intimately as well. This is all about pleasure. So what brings you pleasure? And I am actually filming this in Taurus season, which is all about that pleasure. So that's kind of, this is the stuff that you're kind of learning to actually manifest your person, and you're focusing on what makes you happy. And what makes you happy is feeling at peace. You know, no complications, no drama, nothing that makes you feel like you're kind of out of control, you know, none of that sort of stuff. So we have the sun, joy, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality and play. We then have the bud, potential, promise, it's about to happen, keep going. And then we have fertility. For a lot of you guys, I'm feeling for some of you guys, you're already in a relationship. A lot of you guys are actually trying to have a baby. So if that's, you know, for you, then that's obviously your message here. For a lot of you guys, you're actually learning about sexuality, which is really funny because I was going to do an 18+ reading today, but I just didn't feel like it. So for this group, there's a need, there's like a deep, intense need that you're going to get from this partnership, but it's going to come from you first. So what you're going to learn before you manifest this person is duality. You're going to learn to deal with the ups and downs of life and not be too much in, you know, say addictions or disassociating. You're actually just going to deal with it. You're actually going to really work with those emotions that come up through the process. And then because you're doing that, it's actually going to bring in this beautiful watermelon energy. And I'm hearing a watermelon as in like, that's kind of like the shape of when a baby is in the stomach. It's kind of like, sometimes can look like a watermelon. So it's like, you could be even calling your children like watermelons. I don't know, little watermelon seeds, I don't know. But there's this fertility that comes out because you're ready to bring it in. So when it comes to meeting this person, this is kind of you preparing for meeting them. This is you preparing for this new entrance. And I feel like this person is the reason why you have been single, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've been single for a very long time. You are meant to be single for a long time. You would not realize all this stuff if you had a partnership, and if you were to have a partnership now, it would not be the right timing, in sense like you would not be fully happy, and you'd be like, why do I keep attracting these people? And it's because you're meant to be by yourself right now, because it helps you to figure out who you are, in a sense, like what are your deepest desires and what are your deepest wishes. And I feel like this is very much to do with Taurus, this group. There's a lot of like things about values and kind of like, yeah, just your core values. So we have peace with living courageously, we have protection with the sun, and we have courage. First of all, this person is a massive protector. They love protecting you, and they do it in such a generous way. It's not like you have to be all mine. It's not like that kind of toxicity. Nothing in these readings enters as toxicity. Like I never allow toxicity to enter these readings. I always want to bring in like high vibrational energy. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for in these readings, so you can attract a high vibrational relationship. So with the rose thread, inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. This is fucking powerful. I just felt like a energy. So for you guys, you are literally learning to live courageously. This can be no longer turning to people pleasing, really changing your patterns in relationships. This group, it's really good to observe your relationships. This is a very good time for you to observe your relationships. How do you feel in connection to people? How do you feel in connection with family, to your siblings, to your friends? How do they make you feel? And is there anything that you can do to set better boundaries? Because what you're doing is it's actually living courageously, and that's how you're actually manifesting a partner, because you are stepping into your soul-led purpose. And it's literally it's basically, to put it simply, you're not shrinking yourself, and that's scary for a lot of you guys, especially if you're empaths and you're sensitive and you're trying not to ruffle any feathers. And do you know what I love about this is I've got massive Leo energy from that sun, and we also have Leo here, which is really nice. So we then have protection with the sun. This is about you guys no longer kind of hiding yourself. For this reading, I keep getting a convention, and it's for one of you guys, and it does feel like it could be this group and another group. It could be one and three, actually, number 1 and number 3. Obviously I haven't done any of the other groups yet, but there's definitely like how you're going to meet them is possibly through a convention. It's like you're lighting yourself up and you want to be seen. You're no longer like hiding yourself, because Leo energy, if it's not balanced properly, there can be this sense of like needing to force yourself to be seen, or needing to literally hide yourself because you don't want to be seen. It's kind of either or, it depends on the Leo. But this is what I'm seeing, is you've hid yourself for so long, and very subconsciously, and now for whatever reason, whatever you're doing a great job, by the way. The bud, potential, promise, is about to happen, keep going, and we have courage. A lot of you guys have been through the crap, like literally wading through crap. That's literally what I'm feeling. It's like I'm seeing like an image of somebody who looks after horses. So some of you guys might actually be, have horse babies, fur babies in the shape of horses. And I'm seeing like mucking out their, I don't know what they're called, like a pen, a stable, a stable. They're mucking out the stable, and you literally have to wade through crap. But what happens is with that crap, you can actually use it to fertilize, and That is what we have here. So what I'm seeing is it's like, yes, you have to wade through the rubbish. You have to wade through and actually deal with stuff and actually deal with the emotions and deal with any conflict that comes up between other people. But when you do, you get the good stuff. You get the good shit, because when you do that, when you release it, when you let it out, you get to see what's actually underneath it. And then you actually let yourself live more. You no longer shrink yourself by, you know, living through the eyes of like tunnel vision, basically. I hope that makes sense. Really hope that makes sense. So they're also telling me to pick a card from one of the groups. I'm just going to grab. Okay, so my guys were really pushing getting these card decks out, so I went to grab them, and we're going to see what's going on with you and this person coming into your life and what is this all about. Let's see. Okay, they are definitely like a soul-led spirit. Like, this person is very, very deep. There's somebody who you've definitely met in a past life, 100%. I feel that, like, to a T. For a lot of you guys, I'm picking up on Thailand. I'm picking up on Asia and places where they have like very natural. They live naturally. Like they sit on the floor to eat. They sleep on the floor. You know, you may not live this life, or they might not live this life, but you have done before. I'm getting like Doctor Strange kind of vibes, like very natural. I can't remember where that's set, but that's definitely the sort of country that they could come from, literally, or their parents could come from there, or, you know, I'm hearing descendants, so it might even be their grandparents are from there. There's this deep, like, both of you are very natural. The way you want to live your life is very natural. Like, in a sense, like, you don't want to be driving a combustion engine and eating shitty food, you know. That's kind of what I feel like. Oh my god, I love this. So this resonates so well with what I just said. This actually matches up perfectly. So I haven't actually looked at the cards yet, and they do actually match up really well. So we have treehouse, play. I love that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we have aeroplane, cabin in the woods, and that's literally what I was feeling. A lot of you guys are aiming for a more natural lifestyle, and that is what's coming with this person. That is literally, they're on their way. They're from a different country, or their parents are from a different country, okay? So they look like they're not from your native country. The tree house to me is they're going to bring out this playful side in you, okay? So we're kind of just going to see about this person, and then we'll see like sort of how you're going to meet them and things like that. Okay, so we have the airplane and cabin in the woods. A lot of you guys will be more drawn to a natural way of living before meeting this person. Indications of you being near a partnership is you're going to make your life much more simple. The way you're living your life is not going to be complicated. You're going to want to absolutely simplify everything. So we have don't push the button. A naive or childlike energy may push your buttons. Don't feed into it. It's okay to play only for a little while, but only if it amuses you. Know your boundaries. Okay, so you're definitely learning that as well before meeting this person. That's why we have fertility, like newness is being born within you, so you're no longer dealing with crap, basically. Ooh, I love this. I said that's so funny. Ooh. A flirtatious energy may find you, or you should seek it. Flirtations keep your heart fluttering and beating more vibrantly. The butterflies need your belly right about now. Trust they will soon flutter your way. We have inner, love this, and we have doubt. Okay. These are two different energies. This is somebody who you are having doubts about, and this is somebody who makes you feel really good. So the person that you're going to attract, the right one, everyone's the right one, but you know, the person that is mature and genuine, they're going to make you feel bright and large and like you can really express yourself. Whoa, I nearly fell off my chair. Just be chill. Oh my god, I nearly fell off my chair. Okay, so, oh my god, that's literally the energy. Like, the person that you're going to be around is going to be just so random. Like, you're going to meet them in such a random way. It's going to like almost take you back, okay? A lot of you guys, like I say, you're going to meet this person in some sort of convention. You're going to be on stage, or you're going to be in a crowd, and you're going to be around lots of different people. This person feels to me like they are very natural looking, in terms of like they don't change their looks too much. If they're a woman, they don't really wear makeup. If they're a guy, they don't really, you know, they like to look good, but they will never kind of alter themselves. They don't dye their hair. You know, they have most likely long hair that's tied up, dark hair, black or brown, possibly, and they're very tall, quite thin, taller than you. And I'm hearing, yes, those of you who are tall, they are taller than you, or the same height. And basically they are just they're like a hippie. Like, to me, I'm hearing, I know I look like a homeless person, but I'm not. And that sounds so bad, but that's literally what they're telling me. They're like, they feel kind of embarrassed about their looks a little bit, but they play off it. They like have fun with it. It's like, yes, I know I look like I live in a tent in the middle of a mountains, but it's my look, because that's literally how they want to live their life. They don't want to live their life in a society, So this person just looks very, very natural. So what I feel like for a lot of you guys is in the present moment, which is these two cards here, you're kind of trying not to push people's buttons. Because you're definitely changing the way you love and the way you interact. And my throat is hurting as I'm saying this, so it feels like a strain. I'm straining myself. A lot of you guys have also a person around you that you're not sure of. No, it's not that person. If someone makes you unsure of who you are or how you feel about them, they are not the right person. They are still learning. They are not in a good position to be in a relationship, and they need to learn how to deal with their emotions. That's basically how it is. If someone makes you feel unsure, they're probably not the right person for you. They're probably right for somebody who's also, emotionally not really aware, or if they are somebody who's very secure, makes you feel really light and feathery, that is your person, and butterflies are very different. Once you feel safe within your body, when you meet this person, you will feel nervous as fuck, but you'll be really, really, really safe. You'll feel happy, you'll feel good, and you'll feel like you can actually go towards this person or they'll come towards you. I'm hearing, can I have your number? This person I'm hearing the taller one, whether it be you or this person. I do feel like this person's taller than you. I am seeing if you're wanting a male, they will be taller than you. If you're wanting a female, possibly, I feel like, yeah, they are taller than you, but not by much. The man, I feel like, is taller by quite a bit. But if they're a woman, I don't see them being like that much taller for some reason. That's just what I'm seeing. If they're a woman, I'm seeing very, very long hair. However their hair is, they're tying it up in like a ponytail. So if they're a guy, same thing, So basically, I'm hearing with this card, it says there needs to be more confidence in the situation. Nothing needs to be doubted. Keep in mind that what is thought about too hard does not flow easily enough. Flow is better than stagnation. Release the need to know and just flow. So a lot of you guys have tried to force relationships, and that's not really the way to go anymore. Being light about things is exactly the way you need to go about it, And I feel like for you guys, if it doesn't feel right, don't force it, okay? Your person, this is like kind of two different lives. This is kind of like your old life. This is kind of like people you've already attracted before, and they just aren't right for you. They just don't feel good. They don't feel good for you because you are so much more mature, you want a mature connection. These people don't have the emotional maturity. That's just the way it is. And basically they make you feel like you're on edge. They make you feel like something's going to happen. It's like, oh my God, I have to be on edge. I have to people please or something like that. And it's just not good enough anymore. This is what you're aiming for. It says, look within. There is a whole new ecosystem trying to tell you what to decide. A lot of you guys might change your diet as well. So sorry this reading is all over the place. I'm still kind of trying to find my footing with these readings, but hopefully that kind of makes sense to you. So we're going to get some tarot, and we're going to see a little bit more specifics about this person in your meeting, and we'll see kind of how we go from there. But this is gorgeous. There's lots of layers to your life at the moment. You are seeing life unfold quite strangely. I'm hearing something feels strange. It doesn't feel like, nothing feels like it fits at the moment. So if it doesn't, then just keep going. That's not to sway you off the path. It's actually to keep you on it. It's actually to make you realize that you can deal with change. A lot of you guys definitely struggle with change. Most of you are fixed signs I'm picking up from this group. I'm picking up on a lot of Leos, Taurus, Scorpios and Aquarians, possibly Capricorns as well. So a lot of you guys definitely struggle with change, and I'm hearing it's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel things. It's also okay to feel pleasure. Like, that is really, really, really important. And because this person is someone new, you will have to learn how to, receive pleasure again. It's just like that. So I know a lot of you guys are going to ask me what deck this is because the cards are absolutely gorgeous. This is called the Prism Tarot from Etsy. Prism because it's, a rainbow. So yeah. All right. So journey to this person's soulmate, and let's see who they are. That needs to be shuffled way more. Those are too similar. Keep, put away, keep. Okay. Beautiful. So some of these cards are a bit confusing, but I'm just going to read them as they are, what I'm getting intuitively. So that's the Fool to me, that card. It's the Fool. Lovely. Three of the Swords. Yeah, you guys have been through heartbreak. Damn. We have Judgment. Justice. Judgment. Okay, guys, if you're new to tarot, don't get this deck because I'm literally struggling here as well. This is the first time using it, so I'm still kind of learning. This is the Two of Wands. And this reminds me of the Star, so that's kind of what I'm getting for this. These cards are kind of a little bit confusing. Ace of Wands. And this is the Five of Wands. One, two, three, four, five. Yes, okay. All right, so major changes for you guys. Major changes. You have the Four of Swords underneath. So what this is saying to me is there will be stagnation for a little bit, but what's good about this stagnation is it helps you to feel into what feels right for you. When we have an adjustment period, the best thing is to take it slowly and, you know, take as much time as you need, okay? So we have the Four with the Three of Swords. You feel like every time you jump into something, it just ends up being shit. And it's because you are still learning to rely on yourself and not just rely on another person. And obviously, we are built for community. We are built for other people, but it's not going to help you if you are desperately needing a person. So what's going to happen is you're going to slowly realize that something needs to change. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's about trusting yourself and your instincts, and you're no longer going to be around people who trigger you and make you feel like rubbish. When you do that, when you release these people or these situations, or you just solely work on who you are, you then feel a lot more happier and things start to shift. I genuinely feel like you're going to meet your person when you are really feeling good about yourself. I don't think you're going to be in a bad place. I see you knowing what your worth is, and this person is going to literally appear like that. So one day I feel like you're just going to have some, I'm hearing a jump, you're going to jump. It could be you jump into a new career, you jump into a new experience. It feels like an energetic jump. Sometimes in my life, if you guys experience this, let me know in the comments. Like sometimes in my life when something needs to change, I actually feel a universal force literally shoving me. Like it literally feels like someone's shoving me up the booty hole. Like, okay, not literally, but it feels like someone's pushing my back. Like that's how it feels. And sometimes I black out, and then it's like I lose a chunk of time. That's what's going to happen with you guys. You might wake up one day, a dream might seem really real, and then you go out to a certain place or situation and you meet this person, or you have like a dream and something significant happens in the dream, or you suddenly, you know, find something on the street, I don't know, like a coin or something significant, and it's like a really big omen that someone's told you you're going to find. You know, it's like extreme significance, and you're feeling literally a connection with the universe very strongly, because what's happening is the universe is almost like shifting you a little bit, just day by day. So that's kind of how I feel like is going to happen for you. The way you're going to meet this person is kind of unknown, but I definitely feel like you're in a group. You're in some sort of like, you're with quite a few different people that you don't know. It's kind of like a convention. So there's loads of people around you, but you don't know all of them. You could be with, I feel like 2 to 3 people, up to 5 people. Could be something like a barbecue or a restaurant, cafe. This person sees you, looks at you, and is like, here's my number. It's literally that simple. And this person would have looked at you for a very long time. So you could be sitting down for quite a while, just chatting to your girlfriends or your family, and then this person just literally just comes up to you, and they've been looking at you for like half an hour, all the time you've been sitting there, but you don't know who they are. You don't realize who they are. They're not someone you've met before. And it's like, wow, holy shit, this is so weird. Oh my God, intense. And it just feels like a major breakthrough. It just feels like, oh my God, this is so weird, this is so different, I'm so confused. And it's because this person is a brand new breed of species. It's like they show you a different way of love, so it will take some adjustment, but it's because you're learning how to love in the most authentic way possible for you, and it just feels really good for you. It feels absolutely amazing. So let's see what else is around you at this time about me and this person. Let's see. Okay, we have grace. Lovely. So like I say, making things as simple as possible. You're able to deal with stuff more. That's going to be an indication. Lovely. You feel free. You and this relationship, you feel free. That is how you know that you're going to start to meet somebody, is when you start to feel freedom in your life. And you'll know what this feels like because it's different for everyone. Lovely. You are a confident divine feminine, and even if you don't resonate as a divine feminine, your divine feminine is balanced. So the way you receive love, the way you receive emotional energy, it's going to be balanced. It's going to be healed. You're going to be able to actually receive it, open it up, and you're not going to be scared. You're not going to use all your patterns to kind of push it away. You're actually going to be like, wow, yes, please, thank you so much, yum yum yum, eat it all up. And then we have joy, and underneath we have soul. Can we get one more, please? Time. Lovely. So it's going to be literally a chunk of time that you might actually miss. It's going to be so random when you meet this person. Honestly, it's going to be absolutely so random. Okay, so I want to get a little bit more information about this person. I want to see who they are. That's the aim of the game today. So let's get a couple more cards around your love life. Let's see what kind of wants to pop up here. Here we go. We have love. Okay, so this chunk of the reading here is all about the relationship. So this is going to be the sort of person they are, what's going to be around the relationship, and what they're representing and who you are in the connection. So let's see. Thoughtfulness. Lovely. Wow. My heart chakra just went, it went ding, 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 ding. It was so weird. I felt it in my heart. That was lovely. So you have prosperity. All right. This person is very much into music. They love music. They love anything to do with music. Okay, sorry guys, I need to adjust the lighting because the sun went down. She went down. Okay, so we have love, wisdom, and thoughtfulness. What's going on here is this person is extremely thoughtful and it's freaking you out. You're like, oh my God, you actually care about me? That is so weird. I've never had that before. So this person is very wise. They're wise beyond their years. And this is going to be kind of how you notice who they are. It's going to be like indications. This person is a bit older than you. I'd say maybe even at the most 6 years. This person's very intelligent. They've got high vibrational energy. They're very mercurial. They could have Virgo or Gemini in their chart. They could also be an earth sign or fixed earth sign, so Taurus. This person also could be a fixed sign just in general. They could, and they have a very simple life. Some of you guys, this person could be a postman. They could be a shop assistant. They want a life that's very simple. They don't want anything too complicated. They like to keep it very simple, very Virgo. Like they don't like to kind of overcomplicate things. So this person is going to see you for who you are. They will not project what they want you to be. They're going to literally just open you up. So I'm hearing, get those hobbies, girl. Okay. So it's kind of like if you've been adjusting always to everyone else and what they want, it's going to be a bit confusing with this connection at first, because you're going to be like, well, I'm always thinking about what everyone else wants. I actually don't know who I am. So what this person's going to do is they're going to open you up and they're going to show you what you actually need to do to open up. You know, you might be thinking, you know, I've always done stuff for everyone else. I've never actually had a chance to actually see who I am, especially if you're a mother or if you're a carer. And I mean like carers, and you're always just caring for every single person, not yourself. And you're used to doing that, and that's how you have had love. And basically your crown chakra is going to be on fire. We have these two beautiful purple flowers here and the yellow, and this is saying to me that your intuition is going to be on fire. Like it's going to be really, really intense. And I'm going to just tell you guys now, this relationship is for those of you who can actually handle it. It's a very, very deep connection. This isn't, I'm hearing, not for the faint-hearted, which I say that in the most genuine way. I don't mean that to say like some of you can't have this relationship. It just feels really authentic. It's like absolutely gorgeous. So let's see how are they going to meet them? How are they going to meet them with the dice? Okay, so we're going to see who they are, and then we'll see how you're going to meet them in any other way if I haven't mentioned it already. All right, so upright. Okay, so this person has gone through Saturn love. They could have already gone through their Saturn return. So they could be in their early 30s. They could be in their, I'd say, mid 40s, something like that. But whenever their Saturn return is happening, it's just after it. Okay, wow, they're really not giving any details here. Can we get another couple of cards, please? Oh my God, they're telling me all the planets. I thought we were going to get some zodiac signs, but that's just kind of what happens with tarot. You can't plan it. You literally cannot plan it. Okay, plan it. That's a funny joke. Okay, so, oh my God. Right, we have Saturn, Chiron, Psyche, Juno, solar eclipse, and waning gibbous moon entering into a new stage. For a lot of you guys, this will be somebody who you have children with. This is somebody who you will enter a commitment with. And I mean commitment being that you're in a relationship for a very long time. You've gone through literal Chiron crap with people. That's been your karma for a very long time. And it's only now that you're starting to realize like why it's all happened for you or to you, and why you felt a certain way in relationships. This person will make you feel really safe. They'll make you feel really comfortable. And they're kind of like, I just heard that they're kind of like a sofa, like a really squishy, comfy sofa. It might be because you like to sit on them. 18 plus messages right there. Can't help myself. But also they're just very, very comfortable. Like they make you feel really good. You can settle into their energy. And you've also been realizing the contrast between certain people in your life. You're kind of like, I really don't feel comfortable with you, but I feel comfortable with you. And now you're starting to see like this, like contrast. How will they meet their person? Lovely. So we have Scorpio, 6th house of Virgo. Love that confirmation. And we have Neptune. This is exactly what I just said. So it's basically when you have gone through a transformation, when you're much more comfortable with intimacy and pleasure and receiving, and when you're more connected with spirit and your intuition, whatever spirit is for you, whether it's God or it's, you know, the universe, you just feel more comfortable with expressing your authentic intuition and you feel really good. So that is the reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't want to pull any other cards. They're telling me to pull an animal spirit card, so I'm going to do that. They're saying we want you to show them the personalities together. Okay, so all right. I'm hearing you're going to have, say, you're going to have a same-sex friendship with somebody before meeting this person, and they're going to really, what's the word? Be supportive of this relationship. I'm hearing like a woman like talking to each other, and they're basically like hyping you up. Basically, they're like, oh my god, they seem really amazing. I love that. Okay. All right. So, do you want to get another one? Yes. Beautiful. I love this. Thank you for this confirmation. I felt like we definitely need to get these cards out. So the owl and the hummingbird, and then we have the bee and the lion. This is them. No, sorry, this is you. This is them. Feel free to switch it around. But this is literally my Virgo card, so I love that. So the owl and the hummingbird is a confirmation that you are transforming from one state to another. Right now you feel like kind of hermity. You feel like you're kind of in the darkness, but it's a good darkness. It feels comfortable. A lot of you guys are needing to be internal right now. That's just how it is. A lot of you guys are needing to just rediscover who you are. I'm hearing your taste in music. Your taste in music might drastically change. Your home might drastically change. You might want to re-change it up. And the hummingbird is you completely and utterly being fulfilled in life. This is you in your cocoon. This is you coming out of your cocoon as a butterfly. Okay, so that's going to be when you're going to be in the relationship, and that's going to be basically where you are right now. This is them now, this is them in the future with your partner. So this is basically you two together in the relationship, and this is you two together right now. So the hummingbird and the lion, this is showing me both of you are really embracing life. You're no longer scared of life. You used to be very scared of life, or your future partner used to be very scared of life. And this is a very mysterious relationship. They're not really giving me a lot of information. Like, I'm kind of scraping the barrel with some of the messages here, which is why maybe it's a little bit confusing, but it's because you guys are literally meant to have a very mysterious relationship. You're meant to discover it yourself. You're not actually meant to know too much about it, which I think is very gorgeous, because it's kind of like, you know, it's about you. This is your relationship. It's no one else's, you know. The golden egg is absolutely stunning. It's all about, I'm picking up the heart chakra here. So this is all about you and how you're expressing yourself and getting that authenticity out there. So I hope that resonated with you guys. I am going to recommend you guys a crystal. Clear quartz is the one right now. And also I'm hearing lepidolite. So thank you so much. Have a great day. If you would like a private reading, as always, my information is down below. If you would like to check out my crystal store, that is also down below. I am starting to do possibly live sales on my Instagram, so you can actually purchase a crystal through my live streams on Instagram. You can look at the babies from all angles, and yeah, have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading. You guys chose the card of Gentle, so we're going to see who this person is that you're going to be manifesting at some point, and what you're learning in the process, and you know how you can have your best life at the moment. So let's see. We have the reunion. Oh wow. Oh my god, this actually says partnership. That's insane. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. Oh, this is going to be super easy. This group number 1 was a little bit confusing. I was kind of like, oh, where are we going with this? Group number 2, wow. The fact that you chose group number 2, like number 2, is very significant as well. You are meant to basically be in a relationship quite soon, I'd say. If it's not a relationship, it's deep friendship first, okay? It's like a starting point. So we have the fertile void. That's literally me. Hi, boys. That doesn't sound like a good thing, but to me it's a good thing. It's like opening my legs like, hi, boys. Oh my god. Inner winter, rest, patience, potency, and secret beginnings. I'm hearing it's all hush hush. So for me, this kind of seems like someone's whispering. It's kind of like everything is in the subtle at the moment. So you're not going to feel any kind of deep changes right now. You might feel it energetically, but actually outwardly you might not really see too much going on in the next like 6 months or so. And then you're going to start to see changes like that. So Surrender to the mystery. There we go. Surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. So for you guys, you're at the moment learning partnership and friendship. You're learning what that means for you. So if you have anyone in your life that you feel like, I'm not myself with you, then there's going to be some questioning and some kind of thinking about it. So let's see what we have here. I just saw Bart Simpson. I have no idea why. Okay. So that's obviously one for some of you guys. Don't know what that's about. Oh, yummy. I love that. Not because it's broccoli, but it's just, I love that word, leadership. Okay. Lovely. Victory. And we have the number 44. I love that. So this is all to do with Aries. I love that. If I just like take that away, it's nearly my name. Okay. Aries. You can tell I haven't filmed a video in a while. It's like all over the place. So we have Aries. Wear that fucking crown. That's what you're dealing with right now. You're working on like putting yourself first, being in the driver's seat, you know, letting yourself lead, be a fucking leader. I'm getting for some of you guys like photography and a photography convention. I don't know why, but I'm getting like a lot of creative ventures like photography, fashion design, home interior design. Like you guys are fashionistas. Like you're somebody who can see a vision and you just go for it. Okay. So let's see what else we have. So we have the card of trust. So trust is very, very intense for some of you guys. Trust is all about you guys actually learning to trust yourself, to trust another person. That is basically what you're learning to do. A lot of you guys are also learning to lean in to connections and not just do stuff by yourself. And you will soon be in partnership with somebody. If it's not a partnership yet, it will be a friendship. There's going to be more collaborations that are going to come into your life first, and then you're going to be in a partnership. I'm hearing somebody knows this person. So you're going to have a friend possibly, or somebody you know knows this person. So we have Scorpio and we have Libra. So really, really intense energies here. And the trusting is so important. You know, I actually love basil. Basil's a really nice herb. But Scorpio for this energy is showing me that a lot of you guys are like learning to trust. I'm also seeing a lot of synchronicities. Like we have 21, which is 3, and you know, times by 2 we have 6, and then we have did we have, oh, I can't remember what we had then, but so we have trust. Coming back to the message, trust for Scorpios can be very, very difficult because we're kind of all in or all out. So when a Scorpio is balanced, it can be a lot easier. You also have Gemini here as well. So there might be a Scorpio Gemini connection. There might be a Scorpio Libra connection. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's going to be same-sex relationships first, and you possibly will have relationships with the opposite sex as well, and then you're going to be in a relationship. It's kind of like you've got to kind of experiment with lots of different types of people first and lots of different genders. Obviously, you know, for me, only male and female here, but what I'm seeing is like you're kind of basically experimenting with being around different types of people. So first of all, say if you're a female, you're going to have lots of female friends. Say if you're a straight female, you know, you're working on the connections you have with women, so your girlfriends, and then you're working on the connection with men. So you're working on your relationship to them and how that connects, because basically you're preparing for a relationship. That is essentially what you're doing. The duality is showing me like peeling back the layers like a banana peel. And it's almost like I'm seeing like a banana peel being thrown, and you know, that's kind of cartoons where they trip over it. It's kind of like that. It's like you're being careful with how you deal with your energy. It's kind of like you can't just throw it around, and you can't just be too internal with it. Like it's a very strong balance element to this group. So a lot of you guys are definitely learning to lead. That's fucking important for this group. You guys are leading so well. Whatever you're doing, you are doing it right, okay? A lot of you guys are learning by example. You're being that example for other people to lead. And a lot of people really love what you do. You might not know that a lot of people love what you do or they admire you, but a lot of people admire you from afar. That's kind of how you attract people. A lot of the times they're far away from you and they kind of slowly come into your life. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's get another card here. We have pride. Okay, so a lot of people around you have been very prideful. A lot of people around you have been quite selfish, and that is why you're scared of actually attracting a connection, because you don't want to be with somebody who is selfish, who is very kind of up their own bumhole, to put it bluntly, as I always do on this channel. So that's basically what you're learning to do, is you're learning to be able to trust, leaning in your energy, leaning into relationships, and you're learning to be a mother for yourself. You also could be focusing on the relationship you have with your mother as well. All right, next cards. Let's see what we have here. Okay, let's get this deck. Okay, group number 2. We have earth. We have illumination, firework, unforeseen. Whoa. And then we have sage underneath. Planning. A situation requires detailed analysis, groundwork, blueprints, and preparation. And we have air. So this person could be an air sign. Okay. All right, let's see what else we have here. This is the Intimacy Oracle. A lot of you guys have asked me. It's on Etsy. Really good. Okay, lovely. A lot of you guys are going through changes. I'm hearing hell yeah. Hell yeah. Change is difficult, but it is necessary right now. Whoops, I dropped it. Where have you gone, little card? Where have you gone, little cardy? There it is. Okay. Judgmental. Let's get a few more. All right. A lot of you guys have basically been taught to sacrifice yourself for relationships. And you've had a lot of drama. You've had a lot of people very judgmental of you. You've had a lot of people who, you know, fully judge you. And once you get out of your shell, you're actually going to be very, very extroverted. Even this is especially for some of you guys who are introverted. You are coming out of your shell after a while and you're going to be basically being more extroverted. When you get more extroverted, that is when you start meeting new people. This doesn't mean you have to be extroverted to meet new people. It's basically like you are coming out of your shell. So it doesn't mean you have to be like, hi guys, to everyone you randomly meet. It's like you just feel more confident within yourself, okay? And basically you're learning to create a steady foundation right now for fertility. So everything you're doing right now is to get everything like super simplified, like simplifying your diet, simplifying who you're around, simplifying your environment. That is basically what you're doing. You're basically cleansing the fuck out of your energy. So let's see the circumstances of meeting this person. Anything about it? Whoop. We have Antarctica. We have the show or movie you're watching. Attributes to keep in mind: spotlight, character, public, whoops, and fame. Your person could be, if you are quite well known online, this person is also quite well known online. We also have recreation, active, sweaty, fit. A lot of you guys could go to a studio in different types of ways. Could be an art studio, could be a museum. There's like an open space. There's a lot of clean area. It's not like all, you know, messy and everything like that. Oh, we have a studio. Okay, I love that. And then we have movie theatre. So a lot of you guys, this person is extremely artistic. They like to kind of be left alone sometimes. They're very, very much into food. They're a foodie. They love anything to do with the senses. They have quite strong Taurus or Aries qualities. They're somebody who, okay, also look out for things you watch online. Like there's going to be clues as this person coming in. I also feel like this person could actually be on TV. They could be someone quite famous. And this person is very, very artistic. They're extremely creative. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They're just saying that's it. That's it. Okay. So let's see how you're going to meet them in a bit more detail. We'll see if anything else wants to come out. But it's literally going to be very unforeseen. Like everything you're doing is to create a stable foundation at the moment. You are literally creating the foundation for this relationship to basically appear upon, essentially. So let's have a look and see. This is the Prism Tarot for anyone who is interested. I would not recommend this tarot deck to anyone who is new to tarot because they're not labeled very well. Like I wouldn't recommend it to anyone who's new, but look how gorgeous. Yes. It's like, as long as it's pretty, I like it. Okay, let's see about this relationship. How is it coming into your life? For some of you guys, you're having to heal the patterns to do with your father figure before meeting this relationship. Okay. Have this Six of Swords moment. Moving on. Love that. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Three of Swords. Lots of Saturn stuff. You've had to go through a lot of shit. Like a lot of you guys have had to learn stuff the hard way. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. See, I haven't struggled with this deck actually. This is the first time I'm using it, so I'm still like getting to know it. Okay, and we have the 4, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, everything's kind of been a struggle for you to do relationships. This is not a struggle with this person. You meet this person in a really unforeseen way, like honestly, extremely randomly. They're not really telling me a lot of details, so I'm sorry guys that I can't get too many details. Let's see, how are they going to meet their person? Okay, I think I've got it. Okay, so first house, we have the sun and we have Aquarius. This is literally blunt. This is like really blunt. So this person is most likely an Aquarius, a Leo, an Aries, a Scorpio, Cancer, Libra. There's somebody who is extremely artistic. They are a musician, they are an actor, they are an artist. There's somebody who is very, very deep. They don't ever kind of do things lightly. There's somebody also who is really, really, really mature. And the reason why you haven't met this person yet is because you've just not been on that wavelength. You've just not been at that soul level. It would be too deep for you if you were to meet them too early. So I'm seeing the most you could meet, the least you can meet this person in about 6 months time. October is very fertile for you, fertile ground. I'm seeing for about 2 years you could meet this person. I'm hearing next October, and that would be about a year from now to about a year and a half. So I'm going to say a year and a half to 2 years, this person could come into your life, and it could be at any time, guys. So just take it as it resonates. This is only guidance, you know. So with you guys, what you're working on right now is who you are. You're working on appearing, like literally showing up for yourself. So you will have a bit of conflict coming in and out of your life, because if you have dealt with people pleasing and people don't like it, then they will show up and show you who they really are, you know. It's like you're no longer trying to be somebody you're not, essentially. So the person is entering your life when you've done the work. That's just so blunt. I love that. It's like you literally have gone and done the deep stuff. And a lot of you guys, I'll highly recommend shadow work. That will really, really transform, you know, the way you see your relationships. You know, this is only advice, so just take it or leave it, pretty much. But a lot of you guys would have done the hard work. You have done the hard, emotional, draining work. This is somebody who, it's kind of like you've done the work and now you're resting. That's basically what you're doing. So they're not actually showing me exactly how you're going to meet them, but you will be a lot more comfortable with interacting with new people. You will be somebody, you'll be at a point in your life where you're able to be very, very confident in your beliefs of who you are. You might suddenly change your external looks. So you might suddenly change your hair, your outfits, your home, your friendships. You will suddenly have a new life for yourself, and it will feel so fucking authentic. You will just be loving life. And I'm just going to say, for some of you guys, I'm just going to put out there like 18 plus message coming. You will have a very high sex drive. For some of you guys who've suffered with any, you know, just going to say any sexual trauma, your sex drive will come back for some of you guys. Like, I'm just going to say it bluntly. I'm sorry if there's any triggers. I'm sorry, but that's just what I'm hearing, you know. This is actually so nice. This card, I just noticed that there's hearts on it. A lot of you guys, you felt like you've left love behind, but what you're actually doing is you're always stepping it into the future, and people who don't deserve it will just kind of fall away. You know, people who don't appreciate you will just fall away. They won't be in your life anymore. You have definitely invested in the wrong people. There are never any wrong people, but that's why I did that. But basically, you've invested yourself in people who don't deserve you, who have who have very limited capacity to be vulnerable. You know, you've been around a lot of unemotional, unavailable people, and it's made you feel like crap, and you're like, why me? Why is this happening to me? And it's not your fault, girl. It literally is not your fault at all. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get some astrology cards. Let's see who this person is. A Leo, lovely. There's somebody who's very chatty. They love talking. Love talking. They could easily message you on Instagram. For some of you guys, that's going to be how you actually meet this person. They will approach you, and I'm seeing they have a tick next to their name, so they could be someone who's quite famous, who's an influencer, somebody who influences people just generally. They're somebody who has quite a strong influence on people. They're a leader. They're definitely a leader, and that is why it actually makes so much sense. That's why you're meeting them, because you are literally a leader. They have very strong Aries. They have a lot of Aries in their first house. They're really fucking fiery. They are really sexy. They're somebody to me who is very tall. They have like a rawness to them, but it's very, very attractive. This person also has dark brown hair, quite fine brown hair, or could be thick actually, I'm not too sure. I'm seeing for some of you guys straight and curly hair. This person looks to me quite pale skin, but for some of you guys it can be tanned. I'm picking up on Spanish. I'm picking up on Jamaican, and I'm also picking up on, actually hearing Indian now, okay. I was thinking they're quite pale, but maybe not. They could have a mix though. I'm picking up on European as well. So they have kind of a mix. A lot of you guys, everyone has a mix of you know, different ancestral stuff in them. So, you know, just take it as it resonates here. But this person is really deep. They've gone through a lot of karmic relationships and they're done with it. They've possibly even been married before as well. This is somebody I see you having a very committed connection to, but it will take you learning how to deal with depth to actually be with them. And all of it is about being gentle with yourself. You know, your main message is to be gentle with who you are and to not judge yourself. You are not here to be of service to other people. Literally, that is literally not just your purpose. You're here to live your life as well. You have importance. And when someone recognizes that within you, that will most likely be your partner or, you know, a good friend, because they will need to recognize who you are at your core. So have a lovely day. I'm seeing also a pizza, like you're getting a piece of the pie. All the time you've always let everyone else have a pizza. It's kind of like I'm seeing like this is a pizza. I'm seeing like a shot from above, like all these friends like grabbing all these pieces of pizza and you're never left with anything. Like this time you actually have the whole pizza to yourself. So you're actually, because you've looked deep into who you are and you've really looked at, you know, your patterns, anything, you know, to make yourself happy, you know, you're actually giving yourself a lot of self-worth, which is really, really good. And it might be that you're in your first house or your third house in your birth chart. So how you can work that out is basically your birth date, I'm pretty sure. So it's kind of like, if you look at, I'm definitely going to make a video about this. It's the gem goddess did a video on this. It's like your birth date. I can't remember what it's called. Basically, you can figure out the year and what your year is going to be like based on your age. So it's very interesting. So have a great day. I hope that made sense to you guys. Yeah, I hope you have a very, very good day and I will speak to you very soon. Is there any card? I feel like they're saying that just pull out some more cards. Okay, sorry guys, my intuition is all over the place. And they're saying to pull out a couple more cards. So we're going to see last cards. We're going to see where you are right now. Wow, this is literally about relationships. You are ready for one very, very soon. Yeah, it might feel complicated, but it isn't as complicated as it seems. Okay, so that's where you are right now. Where are you going to be in the future? You'll slowly learn to rely on other people and not just do things by yourself. That is, let's see, let's move this over a bit. So that's actually where you are now. You'll learn to open up. You're learning to make things more simple for yourself. And then we have the zebra, which is where you are in the future, showing up for yourself. You're no longer masking who you are. Your person, where are they right now? Oh, wow, they're going for a big transformation. They're really gentle. If they're a male, they're really, really gentle. If they're a female, same thing, very, very gentle. Lovely. Beautiful. They're learning to show up for their intuition as well. Like they're actually showing up as a sensitive. They're no longer hiding that side of themselves and they're fucking fiery. Absolutely gorgeous. Like this person, when they really feel themselves, when they actually feel good, their sexual energy is off the charts. The relationship, lovely. Not a normal relationship, very, very intense. It's coming out of the cave, really, really lovely. A lot of you guys are gonna have completely different lives when you're with this person. Fucking transformative as well. And then we have the cheetah and the hawk. So a lot of you guys, this relationship is also very independent. You're both very independent. You see how they're both kind of facing either way. A lot of you guys will not see this person coming. Most likely you'll be in a phase where you're like not really interested in connections, and then that's how you manifest them. So I hope this resonates with you guys. As always, rates and my crystal shot are below, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys got the card of instincts. So that's going to be your energy for this group today. So let's see your fated connection, how you're going to meet them, what's the energy going to be around it. The sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. Okay, let's get another card. I've literally just lost this deck. There we go. I was like, where is it? I can't see it. Here it is. Okay. This is I'm pretty sure the Rose Oracle. Okay. The Holy Grail, stop the endless searching in a quest. The Wild Rose. Oh, I love that. I love her hair. It's gorgeous. The Wild Rose, do it your way, embrace your uniqueness untamed. And then we have Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression Activations, and Scarlet Codes in the reverse. So what I'm feeling for you guys, like I said in group number 1 and 2, don't make your life too complicated at the moment, okay? Keep everything really, really simple and life will just kind of unfold for you. A lot of you guys are working on your sexual energy, working on your intimacy with yourself, and also just like physical intimacy. Wow, you have the same card as group number 1 in the exact same position. I love that. So a lot of you guys are generally just wow. Sorry guys, my throat just did something. Wow, a lot of you guys have a lot of passion in this group. There's a lot of like intimate energy. If you guys have never checked out my 18+ readings, I highly recommend it. I feel like that you might be drawn to that type of reading. A lot of you guys, this reading here kind of represents just really strong intimacy. A lot of you guys I am seeing will be intimate with someone at some point, of course, if you're that age. And we have positivity. A lot of you guys are going to get really, really positive very soon. I'm feeling a lot of positive vibrations coming in. So at the moment, you guys are working on looking after your body, looking after yourself, just taking it one step at a time, and basically just keeping everything super, super simple. That's kind of what you're working on right now. At the moment, it's really important to stop searching for things. If you want something done, just let it come to you, or just make a very simple decision. Like if you're choosing something like, I don't know, if you're house hunting or you're career hunting or anything like that, don't actually search for it. You know, obviously search for it until you're comfortable, but if you ever feel like you're forcing or pushing it, you have to draw back, because a lot of you guys are really working on what you're really, really super passionate about. And if it triggers you, it's probably not the right situation. And you have 2 lots of Leo and you have Aries. So you've got a lot of Mars, intense masculine energy coming your way. You do have a masculine energy coming your way as well. I do feel like there is a masculine that wants to come into your life, and this can be a partnership or a friendship as well. I am feeling someone you're going to be intimate with as well. I do feel like bodies like connecting with each other. So when you start to embrace your uniqueness and you start to kind of just let your hair down, literally or emotionally or both, you're going to start getting noticed by the people that are meant to be in your life. So I'm hearing, don't be afraid to let yourself show up for who you are, or let yourself be seen, let yourself take up space. That's basically what you're learning. And before you meet this person, this is a big chunk of what you're going to learn before they kind of come into your life. To actually meet this person, you will not have to search for them. They will just literally come into your life. And it's because you are basically just focusing on yourself. If you ever get any like kind of opposing forces, whether that be like family or friends who kind of make you feel inadequate, then this is teaching you to put down very strong boundaries and have a very strong high opinion of who you are, and not let people kind of bring you down. You have some really strong animal omens. You've got a hawk here and a deer. So those are very, very strong, powerful omens. I'm seeing it's about rising from the ashes. You have been going through a lot of physical changes, a lot of ascension symptoms. You've had to really, really put your health first. And it's because a lot of you guys are literally going through a big fat transformation. And transformation is like a lighter word of saying it. Literally, you are rewriting your soul patterning. Your karma is literally rewriting itself. And I'm picking up on the world as a card coming through in my intuition. It just feels like there's a lot of massive, massive changes for you guys. And it's just intense. It's really, really gorgeous. So let's see what sort of energy is coming in. Oh, listen. Yeah, it's really about slowing down, like really listening to your intuition. Underestimated. Get weird. And then we also have taste. A lot of you guys, you are going to start to, your taste might actually change before meeting this person, because you're rewriting your patterning. So everything's going to be quite different. And it says, don't make plans. This is kind of like, if you ever feel like something needs to be cancelled, or you need to change your situation up, like your routines, don't be afraid to switch things up, because what this is doing is it's actually getting you really strong into saying no and yes when you're comfortable. It's getting you strong in your boundaries, like I said. So basically it's about listening to your intuition, and don't be afraid of expression. Don't be afraid of trying some new things. And a lot of people have kind of made you feel like you're underestimating yourself, and those people are definitely showing up more in your life. And you're seeing them more, there's not more of them around, you're just noticing it more because you're seeing contrast, because you don't want that in your life anymore, basically. So in terms of the sort of person you're going to meet, they're going to be somebody possibly from a hot country, or their ancestors are from a hot country. They're from somewhere where it is very, very hot, and there's a definite timing to this relationship. Like, you're not meant to just be in a relationship straight away, which is why maybe you've had readings before that have said like, I can't, feel into someone coming in, or maybe you've just never had any guidance about a partnership. It's because you're meant to work on you. You're someone who's very, very artistic. And I love the word exclusive here. It's basically like putting yourself first, making yourself exclusive. That is basically what it is. Like, I'm important, I am worth the energy, and the person that's going to come into your life will realise that you are so important. And it's going to be weird for a while, because maybe you've not used to that kind of attention, that kind of, basically just a balanced relationship. You might not be used to that. So a lot of this at the moment is basically about using your instincts and changing up your natural reactions. It's kind of like you're changing up your fight or flight kind of natural instincts, you're changing it up now because you're no longer in that patterning. You're really changing that and you're actually being more conscious of your reactions. So that's really, really beautiful. We also have 111, so that's going to be an angel number for you as well. A lot of you guys could also start driving. There's a message about cars here as well, because I saw the road there. We have 18, 29 and 7. I feel like a lot of you guys are really connected to angel numbers at the moment. So that's a really big omen for you. I also feel like a lot of you guys are going to have or are working on a stronger connection with your body. You're able to actually look in front of the mirror like naked, or you're able to walk around naked and not be, you know, ashamed or feel really bad. Your body is your body, okay? Really owning your body is so powerful, and a lot of you guys could actually be going through big transformations with your relationship to your body or your relationship to external, like your external appearance. You're no longer like focusing on it as like the one thing that makes you attractive, because you are attractive all over. And I love this. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness untamed. Fucking go for it. If you have any decisions you need to make it from your intuition, not from somebody else's. You know, you can take other people's advice, but at the end of the day, you will know what's right for you, okay? So we have the Prison Tarot here as well today, if you guys are interested. This is what it's called. I would not, like I said in other groups, I wouldn't recommend this this card deck to beginners, because the tarot, like the cards can be quite confusing. They don't have any words on them or anything. Like I can sometimes struggle with trying to figure out what they are. So this is Strength here. I love this. Isn't this so pretty? So you are becoming much more open-hearted with yourself. You're becoming much more able to be more open with who you are. And how you're going to meet this person is after you have basically just gone through, yeah, a really big transformation, basically. Okay, this feels to me like the devil. Yeah, I think that's the devil there, that's Taurus. We then have, could be the Magician as well, actually. This has come up the third time. It's amazing. It's coming in all the groups. So we have these 7 of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely setting strong boundaries. I'm seeing like you're kind of slyly putting things down. Like you're not worrying about what other people think. You're just doing it. Okay, we then have the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. And then we also have the 10 of Pentacles. This is lovely. Okay, so you're going to be in a very good position in your career. Your person is probably going to do something similar to you. And you're both going to have the same values. I don't know exactly how you're going to meet, but I just know it's going to come at a time when you're ready. You're just going to be able to open up to this person. This person's very emotional. They are, in terms of like, they're very aware. They have a strong, high emotional awareness. And with the 7 of Cups, this shows me this person, you're going to have a lot more choice. You're no longer going to feel restricted by people. You may have just moved out of your parents' home. You may have just gotten a car. There's a sense of like a new achievement, a new maturing, a new sense of freedom. And then you're going to meet your person. It's like it's almost like you've unlocked something. You could literally physically be unlocking something, like unlocking a key. And there's a big change here, and you're kind of walking away from things that just don't fit right in your life anymore. It can be as simple as moving house, or I guess that's not really simple, but it could be as simple as like changing up your routine. It could be as simple as changing up your environment, your home, anything like that. But whatever it is, you are definitely getting more connected to your soul's purpose, which is really, really nice. Lovely. And you're actually really happy with this person. You feel really, really good with them. And I kind of like try to avoid the actual word happiness in love life, because a lot of people say, oh my God, she looks so happy because she's in a new relationship. And at the end of the day, like people should recognize that you're happy before a relationship, not just when you're in a relationship. You know, of course it can make you feel good, but if you're only feeling good when you're in a partnership, it's probably not going to last too long. Okay, that happiness probably won't last that long. So definitely this is kind of what you're going through here. This is your higher self. You're really transcending the ego right now. You're being very conscious about where you're putting your energy and who you're putting your energy with as well. Okay, how is group number 3 going to meet their person? Okay, a lot of you guys are very intuitive, and the person you're going to meet is extremely intuitive also. You've met a lot of people, especially those of you who are interested in men, a lot of men who are very unemotional. You've met a lot of people who are very stubborn, very restrictive, really uncomfortable, and they make you feel like you want to shrivel up and, I don't know, just shrivel up and die in a hole. I'm sorry, that was so morbid, but that's literally what I'm feeling like. A lot of you guys have just felt so invalidated, and it's only since you've been really by yourself that you've actually learned a lot about who you are. and you're now just experiencing your life, and I feel like you're not willing to basically sacrifice anything for anyone, which is really good. Very positive Pisces energy. You might be surrounded by Pisces or Virgos before meeting this person. There's a sense of like clearing things out, and I'm also picking up that a lot of you guys would have worked for a lot of karma before meeting this person, like a lot. And we have a really powerful connection here. We have Pisces and Neptune, which Pisces rules, like Neptune rules Pisces. So this is really powerful. This is basically about you guys just getting really clear on your boundaries, fully connect to your intuition. I'm hearing if you don't love me, leave me. If you don't care about me, go away. Basically, if you don't like me, fuck off. Like, that's basically what I'm hearing. It's like, if you can't put the effort in, I'm not interested. And that is the most perfect way of being, because at the end of the day, you will notice it if they're willing to be like that. If this person is right for you, you will never have to think, what do they feel about me? How do they feel about me? You'll never be questioning it. You know, you'll never be questioning, is this the right person? They'll make the effort. That's when you know, and you'll feel good. You'll feel right in this connection, which is really, really nice. A lot of you guys might get a dog or a pet before meeting this person as well, or just as you're, when you're with them. You might just want to have more commitment in your life. So possibly for those of you who are wanting children or are getting, very, what's the word? I want to say fertile, but that's not really a nice way of putting it. Like you're feeling, I don't know, broody. I don't know what the word is. Like you're feeling like you want a baby, or you're getting that want for intimacy. Like you want that connection with another being, another soul, or you want that commitment. That could be through having a fur baby, like a dog or a cat or something like that. Oh, I just rhymed. Poet didn't know. Okay, so let's get you some astrology cards. Let's see who this person is. Okay, we have Aquarius. Wow, we've got a lot of zodiac signs in this group, so that's good. They're a public speaker. They could be very famous, very popular. They have a lot of following. They speak. They could have, they speak, yes. They generally do speak. They have a very high following on Instagram. They possibly have a podcast. They possibly are an author. There's somebody who loves love. This person is fucking mature. Like they could be about 6 to 8 years older than you. They're really, really mature. They have dark features, tan skin or white skin. They possibly could have dreadlocks or coils in their hair. There's somebody who is very grounded. They're very earthy. Star signs I'm picking up on are Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Libra, Cancer. Possibly Aries, I'm not too sure. Okay, so I'm really getting drawn to the Eros card. So I'm just going to see what that's about here. So Eros is a asteroid. And let's see what he represents here. Eros I'm really getting drawn to. So Eros is the lover. Represents arrows, swans, doves, blindfolds, candles, hearts, romance, desire, passion, sex, blending of energy. That is exactly what I was feeling actually. It could be a Aquarius Cancer connection, could be a Virgo Gemini connection, like two mercurial people coming together. This person is they just know themselves. They are someone who will make you feel so safe. Like when you're in a connection with them, this will feel like a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You can actually call this person your boyfriend, and there is no doubt in your mind that you can't trust them. You are so fully able to trust this person. Like I can't even explain how open my heart is right now, just tuning into this energy. It's like magic. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is something that for me, I've not even experienced this before. So like, this is why my heart chakra was like, it's like insane. It's actually crazy. So I'm very happy for you guys who are going to experience this. A lot of you guys, I love this. Okay, it's also talking about spiritual and sexual level. A lot of you guys are going to experience this partnership on all levels, and you will be doing like spiritual practices with this person or religious practices, say praying, or maybe something like tantra, kundalini, working with kundalini energy, working with chi, things like that. You might even do sound bowl stuff together, maybe even buy crystals together, things like that, like things you would never think that you would do with a partner. Because a lot of you guys, I'm hearing I think of my partner as separate from me. That's what I'm hearing you guys, like some of you guys saying to me, like the energy. I'm hearing my partner's always been separate to me. They've never been interested in what I've been interested in. I've always had to be the one to initiate or do something on my own. And that's not what's going to happen with this person. It's going to be very unusual for you, but it's going to be beautiful. So Eros in a reading indicates our subconscious desire about what we are looking for in a mate. If you are unattached, this appearance can signal that you are ready for commitment and need to get in touch with the attributes you want in a partner. This is about open-heartedness as well. It's about you being able to be open-hearted, and with the instincts, this is very much to do with like you being in the control, you being in the driver's seat. If you're in a relationship, you may need to make more time for your partner and reconnect on a spiritual and sexual level. Also, for a lot of you guys, you've either had a very sexual connection or a really emotional connection. You've never had both. Like, you've never had literally a relationship. You've always had relationships, like you've called them that, but actually what they are is just, they're not a relationship. They're just a connection that has, I mean, obviously, of course, you call it a relationship, of course, but basically it's not been really a healthy relationship from what I'm feeling. It feels like, but you've not known it because in the moment, that's what you learn. Of course, we always go through everything to help us learn. Alternatively, Eros asks us to look deep inside ourselves and find our passion. It could be romantic love, it could be healthcare, it could be sports, anything. What matters is that it lights your soul on fire. This asteroid wants us to realize our dreams as they are what keeps us going. You will be really passionate at the time of meeting this person. You will be really comfortable with expressing your passionate desires. It is absolutely so gorgeous, so yummy. Really, really happy with this. So where are you right now? Lovely. That is why my throat chakra is really, really hurting. So that's where you are right now, working on your throat chakra, working on expressing boundaries. Wow, holy shit, it's like we just lit that nightingale on fire and it just exploded. Wow, that's amazing. God, no wonder you guys are getting like ancestral trauma coming up and like physical things. Is this them as well? Yeah, beautiful. No longer scared. You're no longer scared of this. You're no longer scared of intimacy. This is, oh, I literally want to hug you guys. This is so pretty. I love this energy. So who is this person? Who is this person? Ooh, they are like a very psychic person. They're really, really psychic. They're like a wizard or a warlock or a witch. In the future, they are like literally coming out their cave. Can you see how similar the phoenix and the moth are? They're like coming out of that darkness energy. And the dragon can also be quite scary. You know, it's very intense. That's what the tarantula is. Both of you, can you see how similar these two are? Like, you're both transmuting serious, fat, big, thick energy. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys are meant to be very, very emotionally mature. Like, you're not meant to be around people who have very short awareness of themselves, you know? And that's not a jab at anyone. Like, if you're not meant to be around certain people, you'll feel it. You'll know it. There'll be a resistance. Wow. That's your relationship. Throat chakra, open-heartedness, intuition, very, very psychic, literally an unknown relationship. You do not know how intense and amazing this relationship is because you've never experienced something like this before. So it's going to be very brand new and you're going to take your time, take it slowly. You know, if anything feels off, that isn't the right person. I genuinely feel that. You will not feel a nervousness. You will not feel having the need to tread on eggshells. It will not feel uncomfortable. And also what's really nice about this is you're going to be very committed. Like, you'll want to move in with each other quite quickly, or you'll have this kind of like leaning in. You'll always be leaning into this partnership. You'll never be leaning out. Sometimes when you're in a connection with, say, like someone who has narcissistic tendencies, we're always kind of leaning out. There's kind of this like nervous anticipation. This person, none of that. None of that. They carry such a gorgeous energy with them. They are a genuine caring person. Like, that is beautiful. And they are going to be a mother or a father to your children, and you're going to think this person is fucking sexy. So that is the reading, guys. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed it. My rates and crystal shop are below. And as always, I appreciate you. I love you guys. And I hope you have a really good day. Speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, Grit Number 4. Let's get started with the reading. Before I start, I actually have an incense stick on right now. So I thought I would give you guys a little bit of a cleanse. Cleanse. So you guys have Wildly Capable. I fucking love this card. This is really, really gorgeous. So Wildly Capable to me is showing up as, you can do this. You know, you are fully capable of having an intimate connection with somebody, and you're also capable of having a really good life that you're able to show up for, and you're not shrinking yourself, okay? A lot of your relationships have made you feel like you're shrinking yourself. They've made you feel like you can't open up, you can't take up space. A lot of you guys actually want to be public speakers in some capacity. Could be a poet, could be on the stage like a comedian, could be an author. You have words and you have speech to say, but you don't know how to really get it out there. So that's kind of your purpose here. Your kind of learning is to actually get it out there and actually show this, you know, the world who you are And your person's going to see that and it's going to be like, wow, she or he is very, very sexy, because they're in their purpose, they're living their purpose. So for you guys, you have the Anointed, Answer the Call, Leadership Empowered, Soul Gifts. This group I'm picking up for a lot of you guys, you are a Gemini or have Gemini energy. You have a really strong, deep need to communicate. That is your purpose. A lot of Geminis, if they're not balanced, if they struggle with their confidence, they can kind of take on other people's personalities. Like if they're in a group, they feel more confident because they're kind of hidden. But also they have a lot of downloads that they never ever share. Geminis are the ideas people. They're the ideas guys. They're the sort of ones that you go to if you need an idea. You know, a lot of Geminis have beautiful, amazing, intelligent, creative ideas, but they never are able to actually express them. So for you guys, you may actually be having that with your life right now. For you, this is actually about you feeling worthy and wildly capable enough to be available for others, actually show up for your abilities. It could be even be an artist, you know. Release the petals, transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. The Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony, and we have the crowning. I mean, Anointed and the crowning. I mean, that is gorgeous. Oh my God, I love this. Oh, it's a baby. Initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. Okay, this is amazing. We have death and rebirth. We have birth, rebirth, and we have Anointed, and we have the crowning. I mean, that is like the most intense combination. A lot of you guys I'm picking up are attracting a Cancerian. You're attracting a very subtle yet powerful relationship, and it's all about getting in there deep, guys, like really getting in the rough, deep, sludgy shit and like really going for it, but also needing to really rest. You know, you got to have some balance in your life at this moment. It's really important, because you do kind of overwork yourself, or you're just really hard on yourself sometimes, and it's because you've kind of been taught to be like that. You may have had a parent that was very critical or scrutinizing or insecure, and they really struggled to express that side of them, you know. So we then have clarity. Yeah, lovely. So you're going to have a lot of clarity around your body. We have Taurus and Virgo, so very strong earth signs here. Your body's really important at this time, especially because you're going through a lot of deep ascension symptoms. You will need to really express yourself by resting, essentially. That's going to be how you express. It's going to like uncork some things, unblock something. I'm seeing a plug hole and it's being like the plug's being taken out the plug hole, a cork is being like popped out. A lot of you guys are actually, I'm hearing, actually scared of having a baby or birthing. It could be showing up as you're scared of transformation, but it's also showing me like I'm scared of having a baby, and I'm not sure what this is. It doesn't feel too deep to the point where it's like something biological. I wouldn't, you know, go down that route within this reading. And no, of course, if you are struggling with that, I'm sending healing energy to you, sending lots of love to you. But it's actually about, I feel, being responsible and being enough for somebody. That's something that you're really working on, and it feels really deep. Like it feels like a really deep core wound. A lot of you guys don't feel worthy of a relationship, and it's not even the fact that you're worthy of a relationship, because a relationship will come and go whenever you're ready. It's actually about feeling worthy of actually feeling joy and feeling commitment, and actually knowing that you are enough for somebody else. And you will never not be enough for somebody. If someone doesn't feel like you're enough for them, they can go fuck themselves. Okay, this energy is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is fruitful. Like, you're so used to breadcrumbs, you are not used for the fruitful energy. Can you see how we have two Virgo energies, and we also have Taurus? This is so lovely. You guys are really need to focus on your energy and your health. A lot of you guys could get a lot more clarity when you are resting, because that is how you get your ideas. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, to manifest this person, or for this person coming into your life, you will have a sudden idea that will literally bring you to this person. It could be as simple as going on a retreat. It could be as simple as going into a class. It could be as simple as going for a walk one day. It's all the things, and it's actually about like literally giving yourself that time to breathe. You are not a machine. You are meant to heal and help others, but you're also meant to live your life. You know, you're not here just to help heal and help others to, you know, basically you're here to help, but you're also here to just show up for yourself. A lot of you guys, your fashion is going to change. You're going to start to wear things that are much more relaxed, because you're becoming much more relaxed. And a lot of you guys are becoming much more secure within yourself. You're learning to really put your body first and say no. You might actually, I'm actually picking up for some of you guys, you might actually quit a job because you have dealt with some health issues, and it might be that the job doesn't forgive that, and then you have to quit. And that could be possibly the most important thing that happens to you, because then it actually puts you on a trajectory to your path that you actually need to be on. And it's basically about protecting you from, you know, things that you don't need to be in anymore. A lot of you guys are learning to slow down, and what it's doing is it's actually letting you see things more. A lot of you guys could have been out of work for a while. You could be unemployed, or you could be in the middle of creating something for yourself, or you could literally just be on holiday right now and just chilling. But what I'm seeing, whatever position you're in right now, you are really kind of considering your career and where the trajectory is. And once you actually find something that suits you, or in the process of doing that, as you're kind of going into that and you're looking into that, or you're changing something about your career, this person could be around this energy. So they could be your boss, they could be a colleague, they could be somebody who helps you in your career, they could be somebody who's just like an extra, possibly like, you know, you need a website, they help you with your website. You literally could attract this person by literally asking the universe. Just say, universe, please bring my person to me when I'm ready. That's all you have to do. A lot of you guys need to just let it go and let it to the universe. And when I say let it go, I'm going to explain that, because I hate it when people used to say it to me, say just let it go, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Tell me. And basically what it means is just say, it's just to put it out there, like, you know, say like an affirmation, like, universe, please bring my part when I'm ready, and just not think about it anymore. That's basically what it is. And it's not putting all your emphasis on trying to find someone and searching and questing, and it's like, girl, just let it be, okay? A partner is not going to complete you. I always say this in my readings, a partner is not an end goal. But fuck me, are they fun? You know, they're not an end goal, but nothing is an end goal. You know, even death isn't an end goal. It literally is, like, you're always going to be in a cycle, and it's up to you how you respond to it. You know, that's literally how it is. Release those petals, girl. Release those fucking petals. You are definitely changing your relationship to change. Like, you're literally able to deal with much more than what you're able to, which is so lovely. And I'm very happy for you guys. So let's have a look at the tarot. Sorry, that was really loud. This is the Prism Tarot. I got it off of Etsy. I would not recommend this, guys, to you guys who are beginners in tarot. This tarot it's a bit complicated. It doesn't really kind of tell you what things are sometimes. Even I struggle with it. So this is the first time using it today. So I'm just kind of experimenting with it myself. So this is the Six of Swords. We have the, wow, six again, Six of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. So lots of like sixes and nines. Love that. Ten of Swords. Wow, you've been stabbed in the... Whoa, look at that. Fucking transformation. She's like on the floor and now she's like, wee. Oh my God, I love that. She's on a fucking mission, bitch. Yes. Work it, girl, work it. That is like a phoenix rising from those fucking ashes. Yes. Six of Wands. Yeah, you're taking no bullshit. I'm hearing no fucking bullshit anymore. Oh, look at that. The Hermit. Incubation period. Oh, I love that picture. That just, oh, yes. Oh, look at that wheel. Oh, that is sexy. I haven't had those cards yet, so I'm very excited. I'm literally seeing them for the first time. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Wow, this time is about balance for you guys, majorly. Your person is literally part... Oh, okay, got one more. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five of Wands. So at the moment you are in a middle period. I'm hearing like in the threshold. Don't be afraid to change things up. Don't be afraid to change your mind, and don't be afraid to say yes and no. Don't be afraid to say no, really. Also, don't be afraid to communicate how you feel about things. If something needs to change, don't be afraid to just change it like that. Also, if something is on your mind and you need to get it done, I'd say get it done as soon as possible, as soon as you have the energy, because it's a need to like... Oh, that's really strange. Okay, I have two messages. There's like a message to like clear things out, and I'm also hearing a return to stone, or return the stone, or flip the stone. It's kind of like your life, your karma's changing. I'm seeing like a stone and there's moss underneath it, and then once you turn it upside down, you turn it the other way around, like the moss is on the top, and then that moss starts to dry out and it's like a new beginning. It's kind of like a plant, like a planting, a rebirthing, like a flipping, a changing, a cleanse, you know, that sort of thing. I'm hearing the song Turning to Stone by Electric Light Orchestra. I'm not sure what that's about, but to me it feels like a massive transformation. This is something you've never felt before in your life. This is like literally Aquarian age. This is fucking intense. So you have a lot of choice right now, but don't ever feel overwhelmed by it. You have a lot going on, and you just got to simplify it as much as possible. You don't have to make a decision right now. Whatever it is, you don't have to make a decision, okay? If you ever feel uncomfortable with any type of person that makes you feel not right for you, it's their shit, not yours, okay? You're not here to adjust or change for anyone. You are here to show up for you and spread your fucking light. And people will be scared of it because they can't see their own light sometimes. So for you guys, you are rebirthing, literally as we speak here. We have the Ten of Swords and then we have this Fool energy. I'm not sure what this is, this card, but to me it's kind of like the Fool. Could be even the Magician. And then we have the Six of Wands. So it's like you are now, it's kind of like change, altering, healing, cleansing, boom, new life. And then you are rebirthing as a new version of yourself. And this person's going to see this new version of you. You're going to meet them possibly in some sort of gym or work or something to do with something practical, very Virgo. So it could be work, could be fitness, something like that. Could be even on a walk, could be walking your dog, something as simple as that. Some of you guys, you're actually not meant to know how you're going to meet them, so we'll just see. I love this card. This is so pretty. It's kind of like light and the darkness here. It's kind of like the yin yang energy. So a lot of you guys would have had to go through, or, you know, would have gone through a lot of shadow work and things like that as well. Okay. How are they going to meet their person? I feel like a lot of you guys, it's actually about being strong enough to live your own life. A lot of you guys are very restricted by a religious or strict family, or a lot of people around you who have very strong opinions of you and they don't tend to let it go. Just because someone has a strong personality doesn't mean it make them right, okay? They just like to be seen more because they need the attention a lot of the time. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the noise, okay? So a lot of you guys, you're learning to expand your awareness around relationships just in general. How you're going to meet this person is when you begin to feel much more confident with showing up for yourself and, you know, like I said, taking up space. That's it. Thank you. Okay. So let's get you some astrology cards. Let's see who this person is. For a lot of you guys, I'm picking up on a white male. I'm actually seeing literally yin yang with colours, with like the with skin tone. I'm actually seeing very, very pale and very, very dark skin tones. So literally the opposite. I'm not seeing a lot of tan skin. Obviously it doesn't matter, but I just get what I see. So, you know, that's just who I am. Yep, 10th house. It's definitely going to be through career. This person is really hot, so blunt, really sexy. They are very cute. They're quite young looking. They have youth. I'm hearing they have youth to them. I sound like an old lady when I say that. They have youth to them. Yeah, they do. They have youth to them. Wow, strong sex drive. Very intense. They get stuff done. They are a really good boss. If they're a boss, they're really good. They're very fair. They're somebody also who's very mature. They're quite a bit older than you. One of your siblings might know this person, or you might have a friend who knows this person, okay? Or you might just know them through work. Okay, we also have Pisces, so they're most likely going to be a water sign. Very strong earth sign qualities as well. They have possibly Leo in their chart. There's somebody who's very determined as well. Very psychic. You could, if like things are going at the rate that they're going, you could be telepathic with this person, honestly. And then we have the Sun. So what's going to happen is, in your life, this person, the universe or the God, whoever you know you look up to, God or the universe, they're going to light this person up. So you have no choice but to see this person. And what it's going to do is it's going to test your freedom. It's going to test your sense of faith. Because what it's going to do is this person has no judgment. So you're used to people who are very judgmental, and that's what you're used to. That's safe. You are not used to this person being so free. You're not used to relationships where somebody's actually responsible for their emotions. So you're going to have this with this person. It's going to be like, oh wow, this is weird. Yeah, it's interesting. I actually heard the song Firefly from Our City. So you might actually be dealing with insomnia or any type of like sleep apnea or something, because Fireflies, the song is to do with struggling to sleep. Okay, so Firefly is all about lighting yourself, like letting yourself be lit up. But Fireflies are very small. So at the moment you want to be lit up, but you're kind of scared about it. So that's something you're dealing with. And then you're going to be, boom, a leader. Like literally from one thing to another. This feels like to me Venus, Mars. So first of all, you might be working on your feminine energy for a while, and then you're suddenly working on your masculine, boom, meet your person. Especially if you are wanting to actually attract a male, This is a very, very strong message for you guys, or it could be the opposite way around. This is going to be you. This is you now, and this is you in the future. Feel free to swap around the stories here. The people in this reading. So your person, where are they right now? Cute. They're in a similar position to you. You're both very, very sensitive. Just imagine a really, really empathic, gentle, nurturing person who can take care of your children, or just literally take care of you. Isn't that just lovely? Wow. They're lovely. They're very introverted. That's so cute. They don't like to show off, they're very humble. Oh, cute. That's your relationship. So playful. I love that position of the card as well. I love dolphin energy. It's absolutely lovely. Oh, we have the whale as well. This is you. This is them. That is so cute. But yeah, that's your relationship as well. That's really, really beautiful. You're able to play. You're able to feel gentle in this connection. You're able to be gentle with yourself. They know exactly what to say to you. They are going to be like your best friend. It's going to be absolutely stunning, really, really gorgeous. I am just obsessed with this. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked this reading, feel free to, like, comment and subscribe. I do feel like I might pull a couple more cards actually before I finish, because I don't think I pulled these cards for this group. Okay, we have the living room, treehouse, and we have manifestation. A lot of you guys could actually be doing up your living room or actually creating a tree house. You could be having a new house. A lot of you guys, this person is very childlike, and they're literally going to be a dream come true for you. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And we have North America as well. So a lot of you guys, that could be a symbol of, like, that could be where you're from or where you want to go. This person could be American as well. Oops. Or from North America. 3 is a crowd, a trio, community. Okay, so it could be collaboration as well, like in work. This person is something you need in your work. Take a second look, and sensual. Lovely. Your first judgment on a specific something may not be all there is to see. Take a second look. There's more that meets the eye. A lot of you guys could be a little bit resistant to this person at first, but then you look closer and you're like, damn. And a lot of you guys, you could experience a bit of jealousy before meeting this person. It's nothing to do with this person. It's to do with, it just could be something that you deal with from another person that kind of triggers you to kind of change something in your life, basically. And you're learning to be more sensual with yourself. And you and this person are going to be like all over each other. If that's something you want, it's going to be really, really nice. But you feel comfortable, you feel good, you feel comfortable enough to express your body. And this person does not judge you. They are a non-judgmental person. It's going to be very strange for you because a lot of you guys are used to judgmental people. But honestly, guys, you deserve so much. So you deserve all this love in the world, honestly. So this person's very detail orientated as well. And they're just lovely. They're very artistic. So have a great day. Crystal shop and my rates are below. And please like, subscribe, comment if you feel drawn to do that. And I will speak to you very soon. Bye.